In a world where everyone is talking, the most powerful move you can make is silence. High-value women don't chase. They don't overshare. And they definitely don't seek validation. Instead, they master the art of mystery, making them irresistible. Welcome back to the Stoic Forge, where we dive deep into the wisdom of Stoicism, confidence, and personal power. Today, we're revealing a secret that high-value women instinctively know: the power of silence. Mastering this skill will transform how people perceive you and elevate your presence in any situation. The psychology of silence and mystery. Silence is one of the most powerful, yet underrated tools in human interaction. It has the ability to shift the dynamics of relationships, influence perception, and create an aura of mystery. High-value women instinctively understand this, and they use silence as a tool to command respect, maintain emotional control, and cultivate intrigue. Keycap 1: Silence creates curiosity. One of the biggest reasons why silence is so powerful is because it creates curiosity. When a woman doesn't reveal everything about herself, it leaves people wanting more. In a world where oversharing is common, especially on social media, being selective with what you share makes you stand out. When people don't know everything about you, they start to fill in the blanks with their own assumptions, often idealizing you in the process. Think about some of the most captivating women in history: Audrey Hepburn, Cleopatra, or Princess Diana. Their mystery wasn't just about what they said, but also about what they didn't say. They let their presence speak louder than words, making people endlessly fascinated by them. Keycap 2: Silence demonstrates confidence. Confidence isn't about talking the most or proving yourself in every conversation. In fact, truly confident people don't feel the need to overshare or explain themselves unnecessarily. When a high-value woman remains silent in key moments, whether in social situations, relationships, or even conflicts, she exudes an aura of strength. People who are insecure often try to fill every moment of silence with words. They over-explain, overshare, and try to seek validation through constant communication. But when a woman knows her worth, she doesn't feel the need to constantly prove herself. Her silence speaks volumes. Keycap 3: Silence gives you control in conversations. Have you ever noticed that the person who talks the least often holds the most power in a conversation? When you speak less, people listen more. When you pause before responding, it makes others hang onto your words, waiting in anticipation. This is a psychological trick used by powerful leaders, negotiators, and even celebrities. High-value women use this technique to maintain control in conversations. Instead of reacting impulsively or emotionally, they listen, process, and respond only when necessary. This keeps others engaged and makes them respect her words even more. Final thought. Silence isn't just the absence of words, it's a presence of power. It creates curiosity, commands respect, and gives a woman control over how she is perceived. By embracing silence and mystery, a high-value woman becomes more intriguing, more respected, and ultimately, more irresistible. Chapter 2: How high-value women use silence to their advantage. High-value women understand that silence is more than just the absence of words. It's a tool for influence, power, and self-respect. In a world that encourages constant talking, oversharing, and seeking validation through communication, they take a different approach. They know that what they don't say often speaks louder than words. Here's how high-value women use silence to their advantage. Keycap 1: They don't overshare. they let people earn their trust. A high-value woman knows that not everyone deserves access to her thoughts, emotions, or personal life. She doesn't feel the need to constantly explain herself or share every detail about her life with just anyone. Instead, she observes and listens, carefully deciding who is trustworthy enough to receive pieces of her story. This not only makes her more intriguing, but also protects her from those who might use her vulnerabilities against her. In relationships, this creates an air of mystery. When a woman doesn't immediately reveal everything about herself, she keeps the other person engaged and curious. People are naturally drawn to what they can't fully figure out, making her presence more magnetic. Keycap 2. They master the art of the pause, making their words more powerful. A high-value woman doesn't rush to respond in conversations. She takes a moment before she speaks, making sure her words are intentional. This pause does two things. It gives her time to think before reacting emotionally. It makes people pay closer attention to what she's about to say. In negotiations, leadership, or even dating, silence after a question or statement creates psychological pressure on the other person. It forces them to reflect, sometimes even over-explain, giving her the upper hand. Keycap 3. They don't argue emotionally, they let silence speak for them. Rather than engaging in endless arguments or trying to prove a point, a high-value woman uses silence as her response. If someone disrespects her, instead of engaging in a heated debate, she simply disengages. She knows that silence can be more powerful than words. It forces the other person to sit with their actions. By refusing to argue emotionally, she maintains control over her emotions and ensures that others don't manipulate her into unnecessary conflicts. Keycap 4. They walk away when necessary. No explanations needed. One of the strongest ways a high-value woman uses silence is by simply walking away when something no longer serves her. Whether it's a toxic friendship, a disrespectful relationship, or a situation that drains her energy, she doesn't waste time arguing or begging for change. Her silence and absence become the loudest message of all. Final thought. Silence is not a weakness, it's a strategy. It gives a woman control over her image, her emotions, and her relationships. By mastering the art of silence, high-value women naturally command respect, create intrigue, and maintain emotional power in every aspect of their lives. Chapter 3. Practical ways to cultivate mystery and power. Mystery and power go hand in hand. A high-value woman understands that being unpredictable and selective about what she shares makes her more intriguing and respected. Instead of seeking validation through constant communication, she knows how to control the narrative by embracing mystery. Here are some practical ways to cultivate both mystery and power in your life. Keycap 1. Limit social media sharing. Let people wonder. In today's digital age, people overshare everything: what they eat, where they are, how they feel. But high-value women do the opposite. They don't post every detail of their lives for public consumption. Instead, they share selectively, keeping people guessing about what they're really up to. When you hold back from revealing everything online, it creates intrigue. People will naturally become more curious about you. They'll wonder where you are, what you're doing, and who you're with. This level of mystery makes you stand out because in a world of overexposure, scarcity is attractive. Keycap 2. Speak less, listen more. Make your words count. A high-value woman doesn't waste words. Instead of talking just to fill silence, she speaks with intention. When she does speak, People listen because they know that her words have meaning. Practicing the art of listening more than you speak gives you an edge in every situation, whether it's in relationships, friendships, or professional settings. People will start valuing your words more because they know you don't just say things for the sake of it. Keycap 3: Be comfortable with silence. Own the moment. Many people feel awkward when there's silence in a conversation, so they rush to fill it. But a high-value woman is comfortable with silence. She doesn't feel the need to over-explain herself or constantly prove a point. Instead of trying to entertain or please others with excessive talking, she knows that silence can create a powerful presence. Whether in a negotiation, a conversation, or even an argument, staying silent at the right moment can shift the dynamic in her favor. Keycap 4: Keep some parts of your life private. Not everything needs to be shared. There's something powerful about having a personal life that isn't for everyone to know. High-value women don't feel the need to explain their every move. They keep some aspects of their personal life sacred, whether it's their relationships, their goals, or their next steps. By keeping things private, you protect your energy and maintain control over how people perceive you. You also prevent unnecessary opinions, jealousy, or interference from others. Keycap 5: Walk away without explanation. Let absence speak for you. One of the ultimate ways to cultivate mystery and power is knowing when to walk away, and doing so without drama. A high-value woman doesn't beg for attention, validation, or closure. If a situation no longer serves her, she removes herself without feeling the need to explain. When you leave quietly, people take notice. They start to question what happened, what they did wrong, or what they missed. This leaves a lasting impact and ensures that you are always in control of your energy and self-worth. Final thought. Mystery isn't about being distant, it's about being intentional. By speaking less, sharing selectively, and knowing when to walk away, you naturally become more intriguing and powerful. In a world where everyone is desperate for attention, being the one who doesn't seek it makes you truly unforgettable. Silence isn't weakness, it's strength. It's a sign that you are in control of your emotions, your reactions, and your presence. High-value women don't need to prove themselves with words. They let their actions, energy, and mystery do the talking. If you found this insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What's one moment where silence gave you the upper hand? I'd love to hear your thoughts.